Hey guys, welcome back to season 2 of the Office 365 Productivity Tips and Tricks video series. We had great feedback from the first season of our series, and thank you very much for watching and commenting and liking. So in this video series, we're going to be continuing with how to get the most out of your Office 365 offering. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about OneNote. So we're going to be covering 3 items, and it's to do with creating notebooks, sections, and pages. Within that, we'll be going through inserting meeting details from Outlook into your OneNote, using tables within OneNote, and then embedding images and video and links into your document. Let's get to it.
So within OneNote, the way that you would open OneNote is by clicking on Start and then browsing to the OneNote app, or just typing in OneNote and loading up the OneNote app. What you may see different here to what you're used to in OneNote is this is not the actual OneNote that comes with Office 2016 or any of the other previous versions of Office. This is the OneNote app from the Microsoft Store. So we'll be using this today and going through how we can work with it. So today what we want to go through is how to create notebooks, and then how to do sections, what are sections and what are pages. So let's go ahead and do that quickly. So to go and do that, we would need to get into our own new notebook where we can drop down over here. Right at the bottom, we can say add a notebook. And then that will allow us to add a new notebook. We've got a few options to choose from here. So I'm going to go and just choose blank, and let's call this OneNote video series. I'll leave the sections blank because we'll work with this in a moment. So let's change that, and we can say create notebook. While that runs, we wait for it to go and save this notebook into our Office 365 environment, and that shouldn't take too long. Okay, great. So OneNote has loaded up, and you can see that it's given us a brand new notebook to play around in with the name that we captured. And currently it's telling us that there aren't any sections here, there aren't any notes. So we've just got a blank canvas at the moment. What we need to do is go and add a new section. And that'll create us a new section which we can name as something. So I'm going to call this one my food ideas as an example. Our different sections could be for different categories or different interest areas that we can label out here. And within each of those, we can then create pages that relate to that category. So we've got an untitled page, which always appears by default. So here, I'll just put in my smash burger recipe. If I wanted to go and add more, I can go and create a new one, and we can call this one pasta ideas. And that'll create us a great new functionality that we can use, where we can separate our different notes up based on the titles that we give it. So we can create dozens and even hundreds of these that we can access from our mobile devices and any computer that we use to log into Office 365. So if we were to go and create a new one, and we can create a new section called meetings. My page in here is going to be a meeting with a particular customer called the Acme Inc. customer. And we are going to be capturing a meeting. Now, I have this information saved in my Outlook, but I don't necessarily want to jump into Outlook and then copy and paste. So what we can do is we can go and click Insert. And from this navigation that pops up over here, the one we have is called Meeting Details. When we select that, a panel pops up on the right hand side that connects you directly into your Outlook. That's popped up, and now we can go and select the meeting that we would like to insert into OneDrive. So I'll go and choose our productivity tips and tricks. When I go and select that, you can see it brings through the meeting information, the date and time, the location, a link directly to the item. I can look at the message invitation if I wanted to. There's currently nothing there. And then any participants. So if I expand on this, I can see that Jordan and myself are in this meeting, and I'll collapse it. Now under here, we can start taking notes about the meeting. What we may want to do is split this up into sections. So I know that we need to discuss some deliverables and some project items. So it's best to format that into a table. So by clicking table, we can go and choose what size table would we like to insert. Now you can choose any size table here. You can add to it, you can add columns to it, you can add rows, you can remove rows. It really is up to you. So you don't have to look for one that has 20 different rows. Go ahead and choose the maximum that the system offers you and then go and add in more rows. I'll go and choose something like that. Then we can start adding headings if we'd like to. So we can call this work item, estimate, business owner, the location, and then the date. So the work item could be to assist with OneNote. The estimate is going to be just 1 hour. The owner will be Barry, who sits inside the HR team. Let's just make note of that. The location is going to be head office, and we all know where that is. And the date that he would like this interaction to happen is going to be on November the 23rd. And that's how we add items into a table. Now we can go ahead and we can add new rows or columns. To do so, what we have to do is click anywhere within the table, and then we see a table function appear in the ribbon of OneNote. When we select that, we have the ability to go and add, delete, insert rows, and so on. So let's insert a new row above this one. We can insert below if we wanted to. We can insert left, and we can insert right. What works really great here is we can also do some shading. So because this is a headed item, I'm going to add it and give it a different color so we know that. And there we go. That is how I can work with tables within OneNote. Another great function that we want to do is that we want to actually upload or attach or insert images or videos within OneNote. We may have been shared something in the meeting that we would want to add in here that's relevant to the meeting that the rest of the team can pick up on when this synchronizes back to the server, and it might be useful. Now I can go and take a photo with my phone and upload it from the mobile app, but in here I'm just going to insert a picture. So we click off the table and we go insert, and we can go and say pictures. We can then choose an option. So we'll choose from file, from camera, or from online. So I'll go and say from file, and I'm going to browse to our pictures, and let's take this one of bubble soccer. While that grabs from OneDrive, you can see that it appears in here, and then we've got a few options that we can do. We can make it bigger, we can make it smaller, and we can also edit it. From the picture, when we select it, we can set it as the background for the notebook. We can add an alternative text. So when we're doing a search, this page will come up. So if we add an alternative text, we can call it the bubble soccer and bubble soccer again. So any searches will pick up this image and it helps us find information. Again, within picture, what we can do is we can rotate it, we can flip it, we can do quite a lot with it, which is quite nice. Next, we may want to link to a particular video that we saw on YouTube that's relevant to the meeting. So again, from the ribbon, we go to insert, we go across to online video, and here we simply paste in our YouTube video. I'm going to grab a video from YouTube. So you grab your video, you paste in the link, and you just click on OK. Give it a few seconds. So you grab your video, you paste in the link, and you just click on OK. Give it a few seconds. And there we go. Our video is pasted in, and we can play it directly from within OneDrive as well. So let's click on play. And it should start from 76 seconds. Yes, 1 minute 16. And there we go. Our video has been embedded. Now, whoever has access into this particular notebook will be able to go and view the video. They can go and remove it, they can add to it, and they can really start using it as they have intended. From here as well, we can also start adding in links, which is a simple hyperlink. You can add in the text or the address. We can add in a particular file, so attach a file that we can upload, a document of any kind. And of course, we can do a printout as well, which will allow you to print from a PDF. That's it for video number 1. Thank you for joining me.